Today on Jason's Design Shop, I pound the cross we made last week, get it hot so it's a little softer, pound it some more, draw the top out, get it even hotter so I can, burn myself. Ouch. Pound it some more, miserably fail, break the tip off. Well, start all over and get that loop on the top so we can run a chain through it, polish the whole thing out. Yahoo! Look at that, add some details and declare a victory and skill learned. Let's get started, friends.
Alright friends, welcome back to Jason's Design Shop, where this week we're going to take the cross that we forged in copper last week and try to put a dimple around here and draw it out. What they call is pounding it out. We can put a loop on it and then we can pass a chain through it and you can have a necklace, because kind of hard to use that as jewelry if you can't hook it on anyway, right? So we did it last week in this mold here. We put it in the forge and down inside the forge and pretty much destroyed the mold. So again, be careful if that's one way you want to do it. You will destroy your mold. So we are going to in the future pour it in there, because now we have smaller amounts. We're going to try that coming up in the next video. So a little advertisement there. So let's try to put a wrinkle in here and get a hold of that and pound it out. The problem is I feel like this is the hammer I need, but it has no corner to it, no way of hitting and drawing that out. And so I did find this little ping here, this little teeny hammer. It's got a nice corner on it, so once we create a wrinkle around there, hopefully we can get a hold of that and start pounding it out. And get further out, maybe we can use the big one to help us speed it up. I'm also thinking I may need to heat that up to soften the metal, but I'm afraid then I can't hold on to it, so then I'm going to be, putting gouges all over this thing, holding on to it with this, but that's probably what we're going to have to do. So it's just the way it's going to be, and we'll resand that down there as we destroy that digging into it. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's warm up them hands first, because it is snowing outside today, and this is my only heat. Get the hands warm. Let's go. Alright, they say the first thing we need to do is put a wrinkle around here so we can have a definite starting point from where that metal on this side of it is going to go out. So, let's see how hard this is.
So the screwdriver works, but I found the corner on the plate of my vise to work a little better. Give it a wrinkle. It's just hard to get it even all the way around. But what I really want to know is if I get it softer, is it going to move a little easier? Because it's pretty hard.
Let's take this hammer, a little more control. Oh yeah, feels softer.
And it is about twice as soft or more once it's heated, and it begins to move out much quicker. But you just got to keep heating it up.
I noticed this way I'm drawing down, and I want the loop to start on the top and curl around to the back, so I'm going to turn it over and start working it from the back. Get that pushed back to the front.
Now as it gets flatter and wider and flatter, I start to make my first mistake, is to pound the flat end of it, which torques it and cracks it.
Oh no! Too cold? Looks like it's breaking. Oh, it tore there. Dude. Alright, heat it up a lot and see if that'll get it back together. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. All that work, it just broke off. Good. All that work, it just broke off. And I can only imagine it's because I got too cold and too brittle or something. So now I won't be able to have enough to draw that out again. Darn it.
Well, disappointing, so I'm going to clean it up, pound it back out a little bit, and get it back looking from the front face the way it did at the beginning.
It's not doing what I was hoping. What if we can twist it?
So I'm already starting to think of ideas like twisting the top of the cross 90 degrees. Then you could drill a hole in it and run a chain through that. and it would still sit straight, facing forward without the tendency to want to turn.
Well, we flatten it back out. Get the edges here. Okay. The front looks better again. Maybe we can drill a hole through the front, but then it hangs in your necklace at an angle. So, or we can drill through deeper inside here. Alright, we got a lot of polishing to bring it back. You don't need to see that. Just know that my attempt did not work.
1 hour later.
I decided to keep going, try again. Why not? Came out pretty big. I like it. That's what, see the crack there? I'm afraid that if I bend that back, it's going to crack. Right there. See that crack? So how can I bend that and wrap it around backwards if it's super brittle? Well, we could keep heating it up. Carefully, maybe down here first of all. To start.
Now I just need to find something to continue to bend it around that will give it a nice shape and not fold it and crack it in half.
Ooh, down here there's a thing. Okay, gonna hold again.
At this point, having a third hand would be useful.
There we go. Down here around this. Ooh, we almost got a 90-degree here. Cool. Well, we can get it to come all the way around. Heat's transferring to my pliers. I feel like I want to do it this way. There we go. It's almost 180 there. So close, I don't want it to break. Look at that.
At this point, I don't think I've realized how hot I'm getting this metal still, but my unsuspecting left hand holding the pliers is about to find out.
There we go. Still shows cross. Has a full lip back loop. Put a chain through. We did it. We got to flatten this out a little bit. We're not straight anymore. Woo! Screwdriver's hot. Just burned my finger. Gonna melt the plastic. See how it's up there?
Just a little more pounding here.
There we go, now we're straight. Got the loop. Now it's got to polish it up again. Woohoo! Now he's got to clean it up again. So my grooves by the screwdriver, by the pliers is not going to come out easy. Maybe I'll add a bunch of designs instead of taking it off. And just try to get some of the black stuff off of there. Let's clean this up. Make it shiny. And leave the black on the back and the edges. Ooh, those pliers really dug deep. Oh, it's splitting on me.
Yeah, 6 minutes. So as you can see, at this point, even with the most aggressive file I got, it still takes quite a while to smooth it out and bring the shine back, get rid of all the black, and make it beautiful again.
All right, a lot more filing and puffing and we'll be done. Woo! Grinded that down about as low as I could possibly go. That thing is dead. All right, let's see what we got. Nice and shiny. Pretty clean. Can run a necklace through there and hang it up. Still got my scratches from the pliers. Well, gives it that rust, a little bit of a rustic look. I was thinking of pounding some lines in it with the screwdriver. Like maybe some zigzag lines or something, or some pattern. I don't know. After all that effort to smooth it out, you want either want it smooth or not. I don't know. Maybe a line up the middle and teen another cross within a cross by pounding it. That could be interesting. And that'll take your eye off of these things. What if we pounded a cross on there? Pretty good dimple here. Let's use a regular hammer and start right there, right in the middle.
If I try to make a line in there again in some future cross, I'll definitely try to use the Dremel with a cutting disc. See if I can make a smoother, straighter line.
Cool. I feel like I can go back down this now. That worked. Walking it down. Well, there we go. Cool. Well, great, friends. Check it out. Got the cross there with the loop. I'm glad I didn't give up, and I just went for it again and pounded it out and folded back. I think it cracked because I was too cold. It's cold out here, but still. This is 1900 degrees and 20 or something to melt that, so even if you're only getting it up to 900 degrees, that's still 1,000 degree difference. But it was soft enough to bend. And I love how I got the line in there, kind of distracting from some of the other scratches from the pliers and stuff, and it just give it more interest than this shiny cross there. And I can still see the crack in the edge there, but it's not across the top. So definitely going to be strong. Will not break. All right, so only thing left to do now, proof of concept, is to throw my $1,000 gold chain here, my string, put a knot in it, and there we go. Proof of concept and skill learned. I got my cross. Pretty cool, guys. Check it out next time. We're going to try to do probably maybe some silver and some gold. Well, that's it. So please subscribe and like if you thought this was interesting, and continue the journey with me in the forge. All right, guys, later. Actually, finally, I just used the Dremel and sandpaper and got rid of the marks from the pliers, and then went back with that little buffer, and it came out perfect. So there we go. Just a little more time.